Do you seriously wonder, Mr. President, why this is the first time in decades that America has seen this level of violence? It's you who have created the hate and the division. You've tried to divide us more than any other figure in modern history. And now you want me to stop the violence that you helped create.
It's hard listening to that. Let's bring in Kaylee.
Yeah, and I want to make a comment to that also. If you see, Mr. Mayor, that it's difficult to understand why the man you believe helped create the violence wants to stop the violence, maybe, Mr. Mayor, just maybe you have it wrong.
Pulled back. And what we've seen with defund the police is when you literally get rid of police officers, there is an uptick in violence. It's what we're seeing in Portland. Mayor Wheeler is responsible. He's not charging individuals. And by contrast, the DOJ has charged 74 individuals with federal crimes. So we're doing all we can, but until he accepts our help, there's a limit to what we can do.
Yeah. Kaylee, what's going on with the Joe Biden campaign? Because we've gotten some conflicting information. What is that music back there? Is there something going on at the White House?
It's very odd. We're trying to figure out what this music is. I wondered if you could hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it. Kind of sounds like the Good Humor Man, but maybe not. So what's going on with the Biden campaign? Because last week, the former vice president told David Muir he was going to go ahead and run the campaign from home, not leave. Then he decided, you know what, I'm going to...
Okay. She made a comment, but I made a comment before she did. So, sorry. I'm very sorry that I should have waited until she commented before I commented. But before they went to break, they showed that clip. And I was like, if you, Mr. Mayor, are confused why the man you believe helped create the violence wants to help stop the violence, that maybe, Mr. Mayor, just maybe you have it wrong. Did that ever occur to you, Mr. Mayor, that you have it wrong? You know, so you have it wrong about President Trump being responsible for all the violence. That maybe you got it wrong. Because if it makes no sense to you why the man you believe helped create the violence wants to stop the violence. Which, yeah, makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. You're absolutely right, Mr. Mayor. It maybe is because what you believe is wrong. Like a lot of what my ex-wife believed was wrong. When people have, never listened to facts, never listened to the whole thing, interrupts you, talks over you, speaks louder than you, and just believe what comes up with all these crazy ideas in their heads. and it's like, I remember with my ex-wife, as soon as she gets an idea in her head, even a nuclear explosion could not dislodge it. I mean, she believes it, bam, she believes it. And it will be bedrocked into her brain. So if some contradiction comes along, it was, she would always accuse me of lying, just like Democrats are always accusing Trump of lying, because her input from me, contradicts the narrative that she put into her brain, that I was a thief, that I stole quarters. We're trying to do the laundry. And she wouldn't believe it. She refused to believe the truth. And she wanted to believe a lie until she went and done it herself. And then when she realized I was telling the truth, she didn't even want to admit it. So, this is more of the same kind of thing where somebody just has a very closed mind and just puts a thought in that head, and it will be so bedrocked that if truth comes and the person who is so bedrocked in their belief is confronted with that truth and it's a contradiction, they'll immediately say, you're lying, because it contradicts what they believe. And it will never, ever, ever occur to them. And they refuse to think that maybe what they believe is wrong. And that is the main problem here. I just wanted to say that. Thank you for listening. Thanks for listening. Thank you for watching. Good morning. And I'll see you later. Okay, take care. Bye.